A former Marine is biking across America, and he's stopping in Bend, raising support and awareness for the Wounded Warrior Project in honor of his friend, Corporal James Curry, who passed away last year. Noah Chass met with the man today during his Bend pit stop. And Noah, why is he doing this?
Max, he's looking for donations, but most of all, he wants to drive a conversation. He says the stigma around mental health in the Marines needs to be talked about more, and he feels he needs to do something.
What better way to kind of challenge your own self mentally and physically than, riding a bike across America. My sleeping bag up here.
Nick Novotny is riding across the country to honor his friend Corporal James Curry, who died on May 3rd, 2020. His journey began in Tillamook, Oregon. He's stopping in Bend, but traveling across 10 states and more than 4,000 miles to Glenside, Pennsylvania, James's hometown.
A lot of things are always subject to change. I mean, it's definitely the case. I'm only 7 days into this thing. I think once I hit day 40 and 50, that's where it's going to become like more of a mental thing.
Nick says with the pandemic, he couldn't find the right way to pay his respect to James.
So a lot of folks didn't even get to wish him goodbye. And now there's this opportunity to celebrate his life again and bring, light to someone who had a real positive effect on a lot of the people he interacted with.
Nick was in the Marines for 6 years and met Curry on a base in Hawaii in 2017. He says in 2019, James was dealing with the death of a friend, and issues with alcohol started to increase. Eventually, he turned to drugs, and his mother Kelly says he took a lace pill that led to his death.
And I can't change that, but maybe if me telling you this will help one other family not have to do this, then I want to tell anyone who will listen.
And so how much does it mean to you personally that Nick's willing to do this in honor of James?
It means a lot.
Kelly barely knew Nick when he first had this idea, but since it started, she's met with a number of James's friends.
They're giving me pieces of my son that I didn't have, and that is irreplaceable.
The journey will end with a barbecue to celebrate James's life and Nick's completed ride to raise awareness about the issues of mental health in the Marines. Nick feels the best way to honor James's life is to try and save someone else's.
Reach out a hand for someone in need, because I think a lot of times people are so afraid to say stuff. They don't want to drag someone down into their problems. They don't want to, do that. So this might help them by seeing this story, by seeing this guy, like, hey, I can be that change, or I can help and get help, because it's normal. Like, it's okay to get help, essentially.
Kelly told me James had hopes of one day moving to Oregon. More information on Nick's trip and where to donate can be found on our website. Max?